interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to bring you this local Pueblo sports broadcast. This is Csu-Pueblo Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo, 1350. Let's head courtside and join the voice of the pack, Jim Brooks.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Brownson Arena here on the campus of Colorado Mesa University in beautiful Grand Junction, Colorado. RMAC doubleheader here for you tonight as the Thunderwolves hit the road. The final two games before the holiday break. Tonight here in Grand Junction to take on Colorado Mesa. Tomorrow night we'll be in Gunnison to take on Western State. We'll have all four games for you right here on Fox Sports Pueblo. Thunderwolves women looking to continue their hot streak here to start the conference season. They are tied atop the conference standings with Colorado Mines. Both teams coming in at 4-0. Mesa with one loss. They lost last week to Fort Lewis down in Durango. So they come in at 3-1. They are a full game behind the Thunderwolves. Fort Lewis, by the way, sits in third place, a half game behind Mines and Csu-Pueblo, but they are 4-1. They played the extra game so far this season. Thunderwolves also looking to avenge last year's debacle here against Colorado Mesa when the Mavericks just shellacked the Thunderwolves on the last regular season game of the year last year, and really put a hurting on the Thunderwolves, a game that wasn't close from the get-go, as Pueblo South product Jalen Duran just went crazy shooting three-pointers in the first quarter. Had help from a lot of her teammates, and I don't even want to look up the score because it was so bad. We don't even want to go back there, do we? We just have to mention that it was Blowout City. The Thunderwolves would like to get a chance to avenge that here tonight. They will get the chance. They don't want to get the chance. They get the chance to avenge it here tonight at Brownson Arena. A little bit later on for the men's game, Thunderwolves get a couple of new players into the lineup tonight, which hopes to bolster their attempt to get back into this season. They've started the year 0-4 in conference play, but they do get Jason Anderson back tonight for the first time in his Thunderwolves career. 6'8" sophomore out of Doherty High School in Colorado Springs, also a transfer out of the Air Force Prep School. And he's a big 6'8" kid, so it gives the Thunderwolves some beef underneath. They also get Isaiah Reese back tonight for his first action as he's become eligible as well. So we'll have some things to look forward to there tonight for the men's program as well. A reminder, the pregame show is brought to you by the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House. Head on over, get you some dinner, get you a cold one. Listen to Thunderwolves basketball. It's a good combination. Come back after this timeout. We'll talk to the head coach, Curtis Lloyd, as the Thunderwolves pregame show continues. Brought to you by the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House pregame show. And joining me now, head coach Curtis Lloyd. And Curtis, first four games in the conference in the bank. Now really the big work starts here with this first big game against Mesa.
Well, they're all big at this point. But we're just trying to take every game one game at a time, the first 4 minutes. That's what we're looking at.
Well, this ball club, Mesa, they point to you guys, I know, every year as a big ball game, and you being the defending conference champion, they'd like to get you right here.
They would. It's a lot on the line, and I think that we're their biggest game of the year, and we look at that on the other end. All of our games are big, so again, we're just going to start on the defensive side of the floor, and we got pretty good matchups, and we're just going to try and with a very disciplined team, we got to take a few things away and really play hard with everything else.
We say big game, but as you say, in 22 conference games, it's hard to point as one game being an ultimate test, but it gives you a jump on everybody if you can get this one here tonight.
We already got a jump. We're 4-0. But every game is big, and yes, this would obviously help with our resume. Again, we had a tough preseason, got beat up a little bit, and hopefully that preparation will take us into this game.
Well, they're kind of a mirror image of you guys. Looking at the numbers, they're holding teams to only 50 points a ball game. They stress defense, you stress defense. I guess whoever can execute here and get some points is going to win.
Right, yeah, and then ultimately we want to get to the foul line. We want to control the board. So, I know they have their game plan, but we also have ours. But again, a disciplined team. Coach has done a great job with their season, their preseason going into their conference season. So it should be a good game tonight.
One difference I see looking in it, they like to shoot the three-pointer a lot. They take a lot of attempts. They make a lot of attempts. Anything special you do for that, or you just play your normal stuff?
We're going to do a different thing. We're going to do something different. We may, you can't really deny the three because everybody shoots them. So, we just got to make sure that, all of them are contested, and we got to get the rebound. I think that's their biggest plus on this team is that, they know that threes are going up. Long threes equal long rebounds, and, they do a good job of offensive rebounding. So that's one of the things that we definitely have to take away.
Well, and then we'll take a look back at last week, the game against Westminster. That's been kind of a house of horrors for the Thunderwolves women's ball club the last couple of years, but I thought your ball club took care of business in that game.
Yeah, again, we just we want to start on the defensive end on the floor, first 4 minutes, and then just pay attention to the game plan and commit to it. And I think we've done a great job so far. I've seen a lot of growth with this team, and we just want to continue to grow.
Katie Jones, a chance of her being back in the lineup tonight. What's her status?
She's ready to go. So depending on how the game goes, we're going to get her acclimated. But Katie plays again an important role, and she had been playing an important role because we put her on the other side, and she was helping us to prepare. So everyone has a job to do. You just have to do your job.
All right, let's go get a win.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thunderwolves head coach Curtis Lloyd back with the starting lineups. Opening tip-off all comes your way next on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena here in Grand Junction, Colorado, campus of Colorado Mesa University. Very much a growing Colorado Mesa University. Enrollment up over 10,000 now, 10,400, approaching 10,500. They actually had a graduation ceremony here in Brownson Arena this morning. 400 students graduating here after the first quarter. Or I don't know if it's first quarter semester. I'm not sure what they're on here at Mesa. But anyway, they had a graduation ceremony here, so they had to turn the facility around, and they've done a good job there. And it's always a great place to come and work and do a ball game here. They draw well, very enthusiastic for both the women and the men, so we're looking forward to it. Their women's ball club coming in 9-1. They won their first 9 of the year before dropping last week's game to first 8 of the year. Then they lost on Friday night to Fort Lewis. And then bounce back with a victory on Saturday night. So they are 9-1, but you look at some of their competition, though, and you wonder how valid this 9-1 record is when you compare the competition the Thunderwolves played against early on in the season. They went through a gauntlet. They did take on Midwestern State the first game of the year and won 71-64. We know how good Midwestern State is, but after that, you look down the line here, really their toughest game would have been against Fort Lewis, and that's one they dropped 57-51. One thing about this Mesa ball club, they are a defensive-minded team. They're allowing their opponent only 50 points a game. They're forcing 18 turnovers a game. They're only allowing their opponent to shoot 33% from the field, only 24% from three, allowing less than 4 3-pointers a game, all the while only giving up 13 made free throws a game. So they're not fouling a lot. They shoot the three-pointer well. They've made 8.5 three-pointers per ball game. Led, of course, we mentioned Jalen Duran earlier, the Pueblo South product. She's averaging 14.5 points a game. She's hit 32 three-pointers on the year, so she hits 3 three-pointers a ball game on average. So they could go off along with Erin Reichel. Erin Reichel also a 40% three-point shooter. She's hit 26 on the year. We did mention in our little talk there with Curtis Lloyd that Katie Jones is back in the rotation tonight after the hip flexor issue she's been battling. She's played in 2 games this year and was very effective in the 2 games that she played, averaging 10 points an outing. But hopefully she's healed up enough. They were very cautious with her. Probably could have played last week, but held her out and ready for this back-to-back situation here tonight. So we'll see how many minutes and how big a contribution she gives to the Thunderwolves. They just that extra player off the bench can be huge. Just makes everybody's job a little bit easier. Molly Rohr continuing to leading the team in scoring, averaging 16 points a game. Lauren Hine has been huge for the team ever since coming back. She's been back for 4 games, and she's been in double figures in 3 of those, averaging 11.5 points an outing. And you couple that with the excellent play from Sue Anderson, averaging 11 points a game, and then the floor general, Katie Cunningham, leading the team in assists, averaging 5 assists a ball game. Player I'm going to watch a lot of Taylor Long. She's starting to come on a little bit more. Struggled to start the year shooting the three-pointer. Was mired in the single digits percentage-wise, but is up now to 19%. I think she's one of the keys for the Thunderwolves. We'll be watching to see how her three-point stroke works here tonight for the Thunderwolves. Teams are starting to gather around their respective benches here as we wind our way toward tip-off. A little bit later start than we are accustomed to, I would say, at Massari Arena. We get started right on time at Massari, but here they're going to be about 2 or 3 minutes behind schedule. That's why you're getting to hear me fill a little bit more time here at the moment, and I filled it long enough. We're going to take a time out here. We'll come back. We'll have the starting lineups, the opening tip-off. It all comes your way next. The Thunderwolves pregame show brought to you by the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. So we get set for tonight's RMAC doubleheader. Women's game to start off. Let's give you the starting lineups first for the Thunderwolves women. They'll go this way. It'll be Katie Cunningham, 6-foot senior guard out of Aurora's Grandview High School, averaging 6.5 points, 9.5 rebounds a game, averages 5 assists a game to lead the team. Taylor Long, the other guard, 5'8" senior out of Moreno Valley, California, averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds a game, also chipping in 1.5 assists per outing. Sue Anderson, 5'9" senior out of Vancouver, Washington, 11 points, 2.5 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Lauren Hine, the 6'1" junior out of Loomis, California, 11.5 points, 5.5 rebounds a game. And Molly Rohr, the 6'3" junior out of Greenwood Village, Colorado, went to Cherry Creek High School, 16 points, 5 rebounds a game. Head coach Curtis Lloyd in his first year. For Colorado Mesa, they'll go this way. It'll be Aaron Reichel, 5'6" senior guard out of Pleasant View, Utah. 14 points, 4.5 rebounds, averages 4 assists a game. She's perfect from the foul line this year. We'll keep an eye on that. 16 of 16 so far. Jalen Duran out of Pueblo South High School, the 5'7" junior. 14.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game, also averages 3 assists a game. She's the leading scorer for the Mavericks. Kelly Van Tassel, 5'10" junior out of Lakewood, Colorado, went to Green Mountain High School, 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds a game, also averages 2 assists per outing. Karina Brandon, she's a 5'10" junior out of Las Vegas, Nevada, 6 points, 6 rebounds a game. And Mata Epenisa, she is a 6-foot senior out of Magna, Utah, 12 points, 6 rebounds a game. Head coach Taylor Wagner in his 6th year at the helm here. Very good coach for Colorado Mesa. Our officials tonight, this is a first that I've ever called. We have 3 women officials. It's a women's basketball game, why not, right? Laura Raw, Katie Bosemeyer, and McCall Judd. Thunderbolts in their road blue, red numerals, white trim. They'll be moving left to right as we sit courtside here. Mesa in their home whites, maroon numerals, gold trim. Ball is in the air. Tap is controlled by the Mavericks. And in the backcourt, it's Reichel. She'll bring it across the timeline. Right out in front of us, gives it up top to Brandon. Onto the right side to Reichel. They work the weave game up top to Duran. Makes a move down the lane. Cut off there by Rohr. Chased down by Sue in the corner. Fires it outside to Reichel. Whips it around the right side to Brandon. Now down low on the block. Epenisa fakes. Wheels, goes up in the paint. Spins it up, no good. And the rebound to Cunningham. Thunderbolts want to run. Bring it across the time and fire it ahead to Taylor Long on the left wing. Can't get the 3 off. Drives the baseline. And she was fouled. Well, hand check there. And the foul on Brandon, I do believe. Yeah, there they go. They changed it. It's going to change it to Van Tassel. Okay, Thunderwolves with the ball. Benningham drives into the paint. Wheels. Goes outside. Wide open. Long for three. Got it. And Taylor Long, just as I thought going into this ball game, I think she's key for the Thunderwolves to really get going offensively. Is for her to start connecting 2 or 3 3-pointers a ball game. She's got one already. Thunderwolves lead it 3-0. Ball out top, Brandon down on the block to Ebenezer. Turns, faces on Rohr. Backs her way into the paint. Goes up. Shot blocked by Molly. She says, get that out of here. And the rebound to Long. Long brings it across the timeline. Onto the left side to Cunningham. Directing traffic. Gets a screen from Rohr. Reverses, goes baseline. Underneath the hoop. And the reverse shot up and in. 5-0. Back with an early start here. And Reichel brings it across the timeline. Just yo-yoing it way outside. Picked up there by Long. Now down into the corner. They lob it down low to Ebenezer. She lost it out of bounds. Good defense by Rohr. Obviously, the Mavericks' game plan is to get it down low to Ebenezer, maybe get Rohr in foul trouble. But so far, it has not worked for them, and the Thunderwolves lead it 5-0. Cunningham will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, gives it off to Hine, left side to Long. Couple screens down low. Now they go down to the baseline to Cunningham. Turns, faces, backs her way into the paint. Wheels, goes up with the left hand. Missed the banker. And the rebound to Ebenezer. Gets the outlet pass to Reichel. Might have walked with it in the backcourt. Got away with it. Gets it across the timeline. Hounded by Long, and now Long fouled her. And now a technical foul on Taylor Long for shoving Reichel to the deck. And now they're making the players go toward the bench. Now the officials are going to talk it over to see if they agree on what they saw. A little extracurricular after the play was over, and it looked like Taylor Long might have shoved Reichel to the deck. And the officials are going to make sure that indeed was the case, or maybe it was just a trick. We're going to find out here. They're talking it over out on the top of the key, just out in front of us here. There's Laura Raw, Katie Bosselmeyer, and McCall Judd trying to decide for sure. I don't know if they could go to the video and look at it to see there. There's obviously some, I don't know if it's a disagreement or indecision here as to whether there was actually a technical foul committed here. It's my only guess. So they talk it over. They now agree with each other. Now we're going to come over and see what they say. See if we can pick up the conversation here. Yeah, now the PA goes off, so we can't hear what they're saying. They are going to call the technical. Free throw is good by Reichel, the first technical free throw.
Let's go.
Second toss, swish. Curtis Lloyd in his argument said, well, there wasn't any extracurricular, and the referee said, oh, yes, there was. Laura Ross said, yes, there was. I kind of saw it. I thought so. And you could see Taylor Long's reaction. She kind of looked to the sky after she did it, so I think she knows. Little extra shove there. Here's a three-pointer away by Brandon. Top of the key, no good. The long rebound comes out to Van Tassel to Reichel. Now to Brandon. She drives into the paint, stops, kicks it outside. Three-pointer on the way by Reichel. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound batted outside. Chased down by the Mavericks. Reichel with it. Right side to Duran. Down to Reichel. 5-2. Thunderwolves with the lead. Now handed off to Brandon. Turns, faces at the three-point line. Looks back to her wide open. Ebenezer fumbled the ball away. Gets it back and missed the banker. And the rebound to Hines. So Ebenezer blew the easy shot there. Beautifully conceived play there on the back door, but Ebenezer just missed it. Here's Long on the right side. Up top to Tule-Su. Lobs it to Hine. Back to Tule-Su. She drives into the paint. Stops. Might have walked with it. Got rid of it to Hine. In from the left. Fakes. Goes up and missed the banker. Rebound to Hine. Lost it out of bounds. Into the corner. Last touched by the Mavericks. So both teams missing easy shots. So Thunderwolves ball here with 7:05 to go in the first quarter, leading it 5-2. Anderson to trigger it in on the baseline. Lobs it into Rohr. Into the corner, Tule-Su's open. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Rattled in there for Tule-Su Anderson. 8-2. Thunderwolves by 6. Across the timeline, it's Reichel. Picked up there by Long. Onto the left side to Van Tassel. Work the ball around the perimeter to Duran on the right wing. She starts to drive into the paint. Has the ball stripped away and stolen. Thunderwolves have it. Tule-Su with it. Brings it across the timeline. 3-on-3 break. Tule-Su down the lane. Scoops it up. Good, and a foul. It'll count. And the foul on Aaron Reichel, and Tule-Su a chance for the three-point play. Anderson on the year, 87% free throw shooter, 26 out of 30. Thunderwolves as a team shoot 82%. Free throw up, and Riddle rounds in and out. Or Riddle's in and out. Take your pick. Here's Reichel onto the right side to Duran. Lobs it cross court to Reichel. Reichel gets a screen from Epineza. Pick and roll to Epineza. Down the lane. Layup missed it. Rebound to Rohr. Good defense there by Hine. Following up. Cunningham gets it across the timeline. I think Epineza's going to get the hook here after missing some point-blank opportunities early on. Here's Long on the right side. Lobs it down low to Rohr. Inner office. Wheels goes up. Left hand. Hook up and in. Fast start for the Pack. They leave it 12-2. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. 6:02 to go here in the first quarter. Thunderwolves with a fast start. They lead it 12-2. Timeouts this year brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 12-2 Thunderwolves, 5 of 7 from the field. Mesa 0 for 6 here to start the ball game. Last year seems like a very distant memory now. Late in February when the Mavericks shellacked the Thunderwolves. The Thunderwolves are off to the kind of start that Mesa had last year. Here's Reichel bringing it across the timeline. At the top of the key. Holds it there, backs out. Thunderwolves go to a trap here. Now to Duran, up top to Reichel. Long three-pointer, way short. Rebound bats outside in the corner, chased down by the Mavericks. They're getting to all the loose balls so far. Reichel jacks one up in and out, no good. Cunningham with the rebound, and she's whacked and fouled by Brandon, and Brandon has the gall to argue the call. Oh, well. When you're at home, you're entitled to a little begging. Third team foul already on the Mavericks. Thunderwolves basketball. Inbounds pass to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring it across the timeline. Hands it off to Long. Into the corner to Cunningham. Couple of bounces. Now moves into the paint outside. Rohr's going to launch a three-pointer. Short. Hine has the rebound but lost it. It's stripped away. It's loose on the deck. Still loose. They battle for it. Tied up. Should be the Thunderwolves ball in the alternating possession. Good hustle there by Hine and Cunningham. Rohr now 0 for 5 from downtown this year. She's capable. Hit a few last year. Almost like a set play that time. Try to get her off from downtown. Anderson to trigger it in on the baseline. Gets it into Long in the corner. Down the way to our right. Now they come way outside to Cunningham. Bounces, now skips it right side to Long. Down low to Hine on the block. Backs her way in, goes up top to Rohr. Now left side to Anderson. The ball was deflected. Tule-Su chases it down, moves in, steps back, launches the three ball. Short. Hine has the rebound. Wedged out of there. Gets it now to Anderson. Stops on the baseline. Whacked at, and it's stolen away by the Mavericks. Here is Duran. Walked with the ball 3 times, and they finally call it. I think the third step gave her away. Oh, boy. Know your geography. Long to inbounds it. Gets it into Cunningham. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Up top to Hine. Left side to Long. Trying to set up Rohr on the block this time. They get it to her. Wheels. Fakes. Goes up on the baseline. Goes outside instead to Anderson. Down the lane. Nice little fake. Goes up. No call. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. Taylor Wagner doesn't like the call. But the ball was deflected by the Mavericks as the officials are emphatic about it. 13 on the shot clock here for the Pack. Lob it way outside to Rohr. Onto the left side now to Cunningham. 10 on the shot clock. Cunningham directing traffic, looking for a screen out top. Now moves in to the paint, down the lane, stops. Can't get rid of it, and is called for 3 seconds. I think somebody else was called. I think it was Hine setting up for a rebound. Got called for 3 seconds there. Inbounds pass to Reichel. 12-2. Thunderwolves lead it by 10. 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Reichel onto the right side. Into the ball game, Torrey Catlett now. Here's a long three-pointer on the way off the back iron. No good. Another long rebound comes out to the Mavericks. They're getting to all the loose balls. And the ball knocked away by Long out of bounds. Last touched by Long. And Taylor Long comes out of the ball game. And Jenna Knappel now in for the Thunderwolves. Inbounds pass to Reichel. Out of Brandon, back to Reichel. Left side, three-pointer on the way by Van Tassel. In and out, no good. Hine with a rebound. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring it across the timeline. Well, Mesa, they're living by the three this year. They're dying by the three here tonight so far. Here's Anderson. Drives in, kicks it outside to Knappel. Knappel starts a move to the free throw line, steps back left side to Anderson. Anderson fakes it, now goes to Rohr, free throw line, fakes, outside, Cunningham won't take the shot, drives baseline, steps back, comes outside, Knappel for three, it's on the way, in and out, no good, and the long rebound to Reichel. Reichel fires it ahead of the field, ball deflected though by Cunningham and stolen. Back comes Knappel across the timeline, races into the forecourt, hands it off to Cunningham, holds it there. Looks down low to Rohr. Rohr backs her way in. Right hand hook up and in. Molly Rohr with 4. It's 14-2. Thunderwolves by 12. So after about a 2-minute drought, they get another bucket. Reichel onto the right side to Brandon. Now gives it to Duran. Duran holding it there. Now to Reichel. Reichel to Duran, left side, now drives in, steps back, can't get the shot off, goes down low, turning, spinning. Catlett comes outside to Duran, now to Reichel. 5 on the shot clock. Reichel works around a screen, moves in, drives in, running right-hander, no good. Rebound loose in the lane, picked up by Hine, stolen right back by Reichel. Reichel in on Hine, foul on Lauren Hine. So Lauren a little careless after getting the rebound, had the ball stripped away by Erin Reichel, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. She has the only 2 points in the game for Mason. Those came on the technical free throws. She'll be shooting a pair here. Free throw up and good. And as we mentioned coming in tonight, Reichel perfect on the year. 19 of 19 now from the line this year. Mesa's a team, though, they struggle. Just imagine where they'd be without her. They're 69% with her being perfect. And she misses right on cue. The announcer's jinx always works, folks. We have a lot of power. Here's Anderson on the left wing. 14-3. Thunderwolves on top. Tule-Su dribbles the ball off her foot, but regains it now. The ball stripped away, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tule-Su. Bounce pass to Reichel. Reichel will bring it across the timeline for the Mavericks. She has all 3 points so far for Mesa. Who's going to join the party here? Here's Brandon, back to Reichel. One bounce, right side. Goes outside, Reichel for 3, short. And the rebound this time taken by Hine, and she is fouled. And the foul will be on Brandon. That is her second, I do believe. Scoreboard not the most efficient here. They don't flash it up there. 4th team foul on the Mavericks. Ball left side to Anderson. Now they do flash it up. That was foul number 2. Here is Knappel. Dribbles around a screen. Hands it off to Rohr. Foul in the lane on the Mavericks. And that'll put the Thunderwolves at the free throw line to shoot a pair. And the foul is on Van Tassel. That is her second, fighting through the screen. So Van Tassel with 2, Brandon with 2. So early foul problems for the Mavericks. And at the free throw line, Lauren Hine. First toss up and good. Lauren's first points of the game. And Lauren this year has been uncanny from the free throw line. Well, does it work on the home or the team we work for? Hine now 13 of 14 on the year. 92% from the line coming in tonight. Second toss up and good. It's 16-3. Thunderbolts with a trap, almost get it done. Now to Brandon. Brandon into the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Duran. Swish. She finally got open and buries the three from the corner. See if that gets the Mavericks going here. 16-6. Thunderbolts by 10. Cunningham brings it across the timeline. Hands the ball up out top. Now to Csu. Gives it off to Cunningham. Looking for Hine on the block. They get it to her. Hands it off to Rohr. Outside to Cunningham. Cunningham fakes. Steps back. Now drives into the paint. Goes all the way to the hoop. Running left-hander. Shot blocked. And the rebound to the Mavericks. But they lost the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Evidently stepping on the baseline. Only 5 on the shot clock here. The ball was blocked. That time by Daniela Turner. Five on the shot. Well, they reset the shot clock. As I said, it was possession. Here is Knaufel on the baseline. And bad pass. He was trying to get it to Rohr down on the block. Back the other way in a hurry. Here comes Brandon. In from the right. Nice dish in the lane. Ball knocked away and stolen by Cunningham at the last minute. She'll bring it across the timeline. Great hustle. Fires it ahead to Csu. In for the left layup. Good. Anderson with 7. 18-6. Thunderwolves by 12. Here is Reichel on the right wing. Hands the ball off to Brandon. Brandon down low, turning. Got Rohr in the air and banks it in. As Tori Catlett gets the bucket. It was a good little head and shoulders fake. Got Rohr to bite on it that time. Last shot opportunity here for the Thunderwolves. 18-8. They lead it by 10. 15 to go in the quarter. Cunningham moves in. Drives down the paint. Dishes off to Rohr on the baseline. Fakes. Goes outside. Cunningham. Free throw line jumper left it way short. And the rebound batted into the corner. Reichel has it. 3 seconds ago. Reichel from half court. Can't get the shot off. Now launches. And it's well short. That'll end the first quarter. A good one for the Pack. They lead it 18-8 at the end of one. This year, Thunderwolves basketball. Brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves shooting 47% in the first quarter, 7 out of 15. Mesa, 14%, 2 of 14 from the field, only 1 of 8 from downtown. That one belongs to Jalen Duran. Thunderwolves are 2 of 5 from downtown. 14-8 rebound advantage for the Thunderwolves. That's despite giving up 4 offensive rebounds to the Mavericks here. There's Duran, hounded outside by Knaufel, gets rid of it. Now to Turner. Now up top to Reichel. Reichel, the floor general, goes down on the block to Epineza, comes outside to Duran, fakes, drives into the paint, kicks it outside, three-pointer on the way by Turner, in and out, no good. Epineza has the rebound, and she was fouled. Foul is on Taylor Long. That is her, that could be her 3rd, yeah, because you got to count the technical as a foul, so she has 3 fouls. I'm wondering if Curtis Long forgot that. I certainly did. They get her out of the game now. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Rohr. Lost it. Loose on the deck. They tie it up on the alternating possession. It'll belong to the Thunderwolves. That's good hustle there by Daniela Turner, the freshman out of Boca Raton, Florida. She hasn't played much this year for the Mavericks. In fact, I had her at the bottom of my sheet thinking she'd be an afterthought, but with the foul troubles that Mesa's had here in this first quarter, she's one of the first players off the bench for Taylor Wagner. Here's Vallejo with the ball for the Thunderwolves, double dribbled with it. Oh, ball goes over. Thunderwolves and Mesa had 5 turnovers apiece in the first quarter, so make that 6 now in the Pack. Mesa, they do force 18 turnovers a game. Thunderwolves force 15, also commit 15. They're even in that category. Here's a nice drive down the lane. Layup good. And the shot by Sydney Brandon. 18-10 as the Mavericks try to get their way back into this game. Here's Vallejo, right side to Anderson. Anderson, jab step, drives into the paint. Ball stripped away, foul on Duran.
Molly, you got to post up solid so I can get that call.
sure who they called the foul on here. It looks like it should have been. Well, who it should have been and who it is, two different stories. And we say that they're slow getting him up on the board here. Anderson at the free throw line. Free throw up and good. The action happening down the way from us here in this quarter for the Thunderwolves. They now post the foul, and it was on Brandon. Jalen Duran was upset, thinking the call was on her. Said she got all ball. Well, she might have, but they didn't call the foul on her. So it's 20-10. Thunderwolves by 10. 8:45 to go here in the first half. Ball on the left side. Brandon with it into the corner. Now they skip it up top to Reichel. She moves into the paint. Running left-hander up way off the mark, and a foul on the rebound on the Thunderwolves on Vallejo. She was battling with Epineza, and a big size differential there, and Epineza gets the benefit of the doubt, and the foul on Chelsea is her first. So 2 team fouls on the Thunderwolves here in the first minute and a half of the second quarter. Inbounds pass. In trouble. They lob it way outside, and it's picked up there by Turner. Now to Reichel. Reichel onto the right side to Brandon. Now to Duran. Can't get the three off. Goes right side. Now they lob it down low to Epineza. Goes up. Shot partially blocked. Rebound comes outside. Cunningham chases it down for the Thunderwolves. Brings it across the timeline. She drives the baseline. Goes all the way underneath the hoop. Comes outside to Knopfel. She's open. 3-ball on the way. Short. And rebound batted out of bounds. They're going to say it's last touched by... Now they're going to call a foul. The initial signal was Mesa ball, but then they amended it and called the foul on Csu-Pueblo going over the back. I have no argument with it. I thought she did. Curtis Lloyd, you see why he doesn't understand, because the initial call was just saying Mavericks ball, and then she amended it. Point of order. The right side, into the corner to Duran, down low to Epineza. Comes outside to Reichel. Reichel directing traffic, lobs it inside to Epineza, in the paint. 3 seconds, anybody? 3 seconds. Here's Reichel, drives in, kicks it outside, 5 on the shot clock, pull up jumper on the way, no good. Hine with a rebound. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham will bring it across the timeline. Left side to Anderson. Anderson hounded out there by Duran. Now up top to Knopfel. Steps back. Now starts a drive. Pulls up on the baseline. Comes outside to Rohr. Rohr looking for Hine. Can't find her. Now into the corner to Cunningham. Cunningham finds Rohr on the block. Wheels goes up left-hand. Shot blocked by Epineza. So it'll be Thunderwolves ball with 7 on the shot clock. Kai Adams going to check in here. And she'll come in for Lauren Hine. The Csu-Pueblo triggered in on the baseline with 7 on the shot clock. Gets it into Rohr in the corner. Gets rid of it to Cunningham. 5 on the shot clock. Katie's got to do something with it. Goes to Csu-Pueblo. Fakes, goes up. Did not get the shot off in time. It's a shot clock violation. She missed it anyway. So the ball goes over to the Mavericks. Thunderwolves lead at 20-10. 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. Thunderwolves have led it by as many as 13 here in this game. Here's Duran. Up top to Turner. Turner left side to Reichel. Now to Duran. She's open. 3-ball on the way. Got it. You cannot leave Jalen Duran open. She'll bury it. 20-13. Thunderwolves lead cut to 7. Duran's the leading scorer for the Mavericks this year. The junior from Pueblo South High School. Won a state championship for the Colts. Here's Rohr. Goes up. Right-hand hook. No, but she drew the foul. And Molly will get to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And the foul is on Epineza. So that'll send Rohr to the line. Rohr on the year, 91% free throw shooter. First toss up and in. With that make, she's 58 of 64 from the line this year. She'll have one more here. On the way, swish. 6 points for Rohr. Thunderwolves lead it 22-13. 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. Long feed up ahead to Duran. Good spot to trap there. Thunderwolves don't get there in time. They get rid of it to Reichel. Reichel directing the traffic. Wants some movement. Wants a double high screen here. Now they go right side to Duran. Duran's going to work around the screen. They tried to play pick and roll that time with Epenese. They come left side to Reichel. 5 on the shot clock. Reichel dribbles around the screen. Drives into the paint. Running right-hander shot block. Duran has it. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Duran was clobbered in the paint as she tried to get a shot off, but it was as the shot clock buzzer was expiring as Kaya Adams just capped her in the lane. Inbounds pass to Anderson. She hands it right back to Katie Cunningham. Thunderbolts trying to get the lead back into double digits here on this possession. They lead at 22-13. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Ball out top to Adams, onto the right side to Knoffel. Down low to Rohr. Backs her way in, double team. Now comes outside to Adams, moves in. Nice pass underneath to Cunningham. She goes to Rohr. Should have taken the shot and threw it away. Back the other way in a hurry. Here comes Brandon. In from the right, goes all the way to the hoop. Foul on Knoffel. Knoffel got her money's worth, and she just face planted Brandon on the baseline. But a foul will be on Knoffel. And that will send Sydney Brandon to the free throw line. She struggled from the line this year, 5 of 10. You mentioned the Mesa as a team, only 68%. And that's with Reichel being perfect this year until tonight when she finally missed one. Free throw up and good. Vallejo's in. Tule Sioux going to come out right now. Pine going to check back in. And Rohr going to come out for the first time tonight. Second toss here for Sydney Brandon Jr. She's a hometown product right out of Grand Junction. On the way and missed it. Long rebound into the corner. Chased down by the Mavericks. They save it outside and it goes to Epenesa. Now they come left side Duran. 3-point fire. Swish. Caitlin Duran with 9. And suddenly it's only a 5-point game. 22-17 as the Mavericks slowly but surely have worked their way back into the game. It's because Jalen Duran has 9 points here. Left side. And a foul on the Mavericks. And we'll bring Tori Catlett, the sophomore. She's also at a Grand Junction into the game. Only the third team foul, so Thunderbolts triggered in on the baseline. Vallejo's to do the honors. Gets it into the corner to Knoffel. Knoffel starts to drive into the paint. Cut off there. Steps back. 15-footer. Off the iron. No good. And the rebound to Catlett. It's the outlet pass to Reichel. Reichel across the timeline. Big possession here for the Mavericks here, momentum-wise here. They could get it to within 2 if they hit another triple. And here's the ball fumbled away outside as Cunningham and Knoffel take it away. Cunningham on the right side. Lobs it inside. Hine clobbered and fouled. And Hine will go to the free throw line, and the player that just blocked the shot hard was Sydney Brandon. She ended up underneath the bleachers, and she gets up smiling about it. That was the very definition of a hard foul. Timeout on the court. 4:52 to go here in the first half. Thunderbolts lead has been cut to 5. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. (22-17). Thunderbolts by 5. Lauren Hines stepping to the free throw line. Junior out of Loomis, California. He's hit 2 in this game. Free throw up and off the back iron this time. No good. She'll have one more. Thunderbolts shooting percentage. They cooled off now down to 39%. Remember, they started the game 5 for 7. Since then, just 2 from 11 from the field. Second free throw up and good. So Hine 1 out of 2 on this trip. And it's 23-17. Thunderbolts by 6. Brandon stays in the game with those 2 personal fouls. So 4 players now for Mesa with 2 fouls apiece. Long has 3 on the bench for the Thunderbolts. Ball lobbed to the top of the key. Turning, facing, driving down the lane, running right-hander short, and a rebound to Rohr underneath for the Thunderbolts off the miss by the freshman Daniela Turner. Hands it off to Cunningham. Cunningham dribbles to the right wing here. Mesa defense, pretty tenacious. Vallejo's holds it. Now comes right side to Cunningham. They're trying to get Rohr on the block. Instead, they go to Hine. Now lobs it to Rohr in the paint. Fakes, comes outside. Cunningham's open. Three-pointer. Short. Got to hit that shot. And the rebound to Reichel. Brings it across the timeline. Dribbles to the top of the key. Just following defenders. Now pulls up. Free throw line jumper. Good. Nobody cut her off. 23-19. They're within 4. Slowly but surely, the Mavericks right back in this game. Here's Cunningham. Thunderwolves have gone ice cold here. 2 of their last 12. Roar on the block. Can she change it? Right-hand hook shot. Partially deflected. Rebound to Durant. Durant across the timeline for the Mavericks. Hands it off to Reichel. Reichel at the top of the key. Backs out of there. Goes right side to Turner. Turner into the corner. Right back. Here's Turner. Three-pointer on the way. Short. And the rebound to Cunningham. Now Katie will bring it across the timeline for the Pack. Gives it off up top to Hine. Left side to Knaufel. Knaufel works around a screen to the free throw line. Now steps back. Goes left side to Hine. Down low to Roar. Roar on the block. Wheels. Goes up with the right hand. Hook missed the banker. And the rebound to Reichel. Reichel hounded in the backcourt by Hine, but retrieves the ball in the corner. Now will dribble it out of there. Brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Knaufel in the man-to-man defense here. Thunderwolves have been doing some trapping in this game. Give it off now to Duran. Duran turns, faces, comes up side to Brandon. Left side to Reichel. Reichel holding it there. Trying to post up down low Catlett. Now she sets a screen. Reichel drives into the paint. Kicks it into the corner. And that's going to be an offensive foul called on Reichel. That's foul number 2 on Reichel. As she just continued down the lane and plowed into Cunningham. So that's the 5th player now with 2 fouls for the Mavericks. And Cunningham will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves here. Leading by 4, 23-19. Put on a big-time drought. Here is Vallejo on the left wing. Holds it there. Trying to find Roar. Gets it to her. Nice dish to Hine down the lane and missed the layup, but they throw the foul late. And the foul going to be called on Turner, I do believe, as she clipped her on the way by. So that'll send Lauren Hine to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First foul on Turner. Both teams over the limit now here, so we'll shoot free throws from here on out. This was a shooting foul anyway, so Hines at the line hits the first. 4 of 5 now from the stripe tonight. And she hits the second. Drew a little iron on that one, but got it to drop. So 5 points for Hine, all from the line. 25-19. Thunderwolves by 6. Here's some pressure by the Thunderwolves. They get it ahead. Down to the corner, now back outside. They're playing a little bit of a trapping game here, a little zone defense. Hand the ball off outside to Chandler, who's into the game now for the Mavericks. Chandler, a freshman. The Thunderwolves attacking her. An awful out there on her. Now they hand it off to Durant. Fakes on the baseline. Cut off. Ball knocked away. Cunningham had her hands on it. Ball loose in the lane. Picked up. Here's Durant for 3 from the top of the key as the shot clock expires. Missed it, but the long rebound comes outside of the Mavericks. Hand the ball off now to Chandler. Chandler out at the center circle now. Hounded by Cunningham. Comes left side to Brandon. Brandon looks for a screen, works around it, dribbles to the free throw line, cut off, now comes outside to Turner. She starts to drive in to the left. Running right-hander, missed it. Gets her own rebound, loose, and a foul on the Thunderwolves. Foul on Molly Roar. That's her first. And they're going to say she's in the act of shooting. Well, they're over the limit. That's not the act of shooting. It's the bonus. That's why there's 2 free throws. Apologize. 25-20 is the first toss good for Turner. That's her first free throw attempt of the year, and she misses the second. Cunningham gets the rebound. So it's 25-20. Thunderwolves by 5 here. 1:25 to go in the first half. There's a collision in the backcourt. Cunningham drives into the paint, goes outside. Vallejo's for 3. It's an air ball. And the rebound to Chandler. Chandler races it into the forecourt. Hounded there by Knaufel. Goes baseline. Here's Duran running right-hander. Missed it. They get the rebound again. Up with the right hand. No, but a foul on the Thunderwolves. Good hustle in the lane that time by Catlett. And this foul going to be on Lauren Hine, I do believe. That'll be her second. So that'll send Catlett to the free throw line. Catlett only 5 of 10 from the stripe this year. Free throw up, swish. You never know about that one. That was nothing but net. Second toss looks long, and it is, and the rebound to Cunningham. So 1 out of 2. 25-21, Thunderwolves by 4. We're at the 1-minute mark here of the first half. Ball on the right side, Knopfel with it. Into the corner. Cunningham dribbles around a screen. Into the paint, outside Hine, fakes the jumper, drives in, goes up, running left-hander, good on a foul. Lauren Hine, what a nice move that was. Wheeling in from the left. Gets the bucket and a chance for the three-point play here. And the foul is called on Turner, and that is her second. That's the 6th player now with 2 fouls for the Mavericks. Free throw is good by Hine. It's 28-21. Thunderwolves by 7. 45 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Here's Chandler. Ball kicked away by Valleos. 21 on the shot clock, so no harm, no foul there. Sydney Brandon will throw it in across the way, directly across from us here on the other sideline. Get the ball into Duran. Now back to Brandon. Brandon hands it off to Chandler. Giving it off to Duran. Duran hounded there. Gets rid of it to Chandler. Chandler starts the right. Ball deflected. Knopfel almost had to steal. Into the hands of Brandon. Steps back. 15-footer on the way. No good. They get another offensive rebound. Faking. Right-hander up. No good. Rebound to Roar. And then we have a timeout taken by the Thunderwolves. So a bonus 30 here. 19.5 seconds to go. First half. Bonus timeout. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, Curtis Lloyd takes the timeout there. If you don't take it, they take it away from you anyway. You get 4 to start the game off with, but if you don't use one of those timeouts, they dock you down to 3 for the second half, so you might as well take it there in this situation. So he tries to map a last-second play here. Knopfel on the wing, dribbles around a screen, lobs it down low to Adams, turns, misses the little baby shot from about 5 feet. Good play set up there to Kai Adams. They got a chance here, back with 3 seconds to go. Durant for 3, short. And the rebound, Roar had it. Might have been fouled there. They don't call it. They're not going to call the foul in the last second there. And we go to the locker room with the Thunderwolves on top, 28-21. Good half for the visitors here on the road at Brownson Arena. Back with our halftime show. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves on top 28-21 here at halftime. Had an excellent start to this ballgame. Hit 5 of their first 7 shots. Opened up a 13-point lead at 16-3. Eventually led 18-8 at the end of 1. But Mesa started to get back in the ballgame. Jalen Duran with 3 3-pointers in this first half. Mavericks got back within 4 on one occasion, but a 3-point play late in the first half by Lauren Hine, giving her 8 points for the night. The only field goal the Thunderwolves made in the second quarter was the one Hine made there late. They lead at 28-21. Back with more right after this. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to, I almost said Masari Arena. It's Brownson Arena. Sometimes you forget where you are, folks. But I am in the beautiful Grand Junction today. Drove over today. Team came over yesterday, but I had work to do. So came over today, and it was a nice leisurely little trip. Actually took a nap in Salida, if you can believe that or not, at the parking lot at Walmart. Sometimes you just got to get a couple extra Z's. I needed that little extra energy to get over Monarch. And saw something today for the first time I've seen in my life. A herd of Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep about a mile from the summit on Monarch. But I had a truck in front of me and I had about 10 cars behind me. There was no chance for any social media video of the sheep that were out on the right along the side of the road. They weren't actually on the highway. It's a good thing, because if they had been on the highway, they would have been roadkill. But about 30 of them, and it was kind of cool. So that was part of my highlight today of the drive. A little bit of ice here and there in the shadowy areas, but not a bad drive coming over today. The staffers. All the way back. 4-5-20 on the 3-point play by Hine makes it a simple lead here at Thunderwolves on top. Back led in the staff in scoring by Tule Sue Anderson, who has 9. Lauren Hine with 8. Roar with 6. Long with 3. Cunningham with 2. 8 of 24 from the field for the Thunderwolves. That's 33%. 2 of 8 from downtown. That's 25%. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. 83%. For the Mavericks, they're led by the South Colt product. Jalen Duran has 9 points. All of her points coming from three-point land. She had 3 of 4 from downtown. Reichel has 5. Brandon and Catlett off the bench with 3. Turner off the bench with 1. 6 of 32 from the field. That's only 19% for the Mavericks. 3 of 15 from downtown. That's 20. 6 of 10 from the free throw line. 60%. Thunderbolts out-rebound the Mavericks 24-23. Cunningham, Hine, and Rohr all with 6 rebounds apiece. Leading rebounder for Mesa off the bench, Torrey Catlett, had 5. Mavericks had 12 offensive rebounds, though, in that first half. That's got to be a point of emphasis for the Thunderbolts to clean up a little bit here in this second half. Thunderbolts with only 5 assists on their 8 made baskets. That's a pretty good ratio, actually. Cunningham with 4 to lead the way there. 4 assists on 6 made baskets for the Mavericks. Brandon with 2, Reichel with 2. Each team turned the ball over 8 times. 3 block shots for the Mavericks, 1 block shot for the Thunderbolts. That was by Rohr. Thunderbolts with 4 steals. Mavericks with 4 steals. Knaufel had 2. Brandon with 2 to lead the way there. Back with our second half right after this timeout. Thunderbolts lead at 28-21. Thunderbolts basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. And we're back ready for the second half. Thunderbolts not quite ready, as they have 3 players that have not made their way back out on the court yet. Here they come. They come right out, and they race right out onto the court. Not sure what was going on there. As Rohr, Hine, and Cunningham come right out of the locker room, right out onto the court. You got to be close to getting a technical, I would think. Mavericks get the ball first to start this second half. They move it left to right as we look at it here courtside at Brownson Arena. Play starting to fill up here. Ball on the left side. Duran with it. Works around a screen. Lobs it up top to Ebenezer. And a foul quickly on Cunningham on a reach-in foul here on the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts definitely got the better of it with the whistle in that first half. As the Mavericks, all kinds of foul trouble. They got 6 players with 2 fouls apiece. Long has 3. Hine with 2 for the Thunderbolts. Here's Ebenezer on the right wing. Goes left side. Quick fire three-pointer by Reichel. Off the iron, no good. Rebound comes outside, and Cunningham gets it for the Thunderbolts. Fires it ahead to Long. Long on the right side. Pulls up 15-footer on the way. Got it. Taylor Long has 5. 30-21. Taylor very adept at shooting that little mid-range jumper. Here's Reichel. Works around a screen, might have palmed it, drives the baseline. Running right-hander, missed it. Rebound batted to the baseline, and Reichel lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Reichel will belong to the Thunderbolts. Bounce pass to Cunningham. Thunderbolts, of course, got that great start of the game. 16-3 run to start the game off. They would love another 16-3 run right here. Here's Rohr backing her way into the paint. Right hand hook up and in. Easy money for Molly Rohr. She has 8, and it's 32-21. Thunderbolts back to a double-digit lead. Reichel across the timeline. Hands it off to Duran. Picked up there by Tulesu. Gives it off to Brandon. Brandon way outside. She's palming it. Drives in on Hine. Backs her way in. Foul on Lauren Hine. That'll be foul number 3 on Lauren. So at the line, Karina Brandon, 69% from the line this year. Scoreless in this game, hits the first free throw. She'll have one more. Second toss, short. Rebound, Anderson lost it, but regains it on the baseline. Back the other way come the Thunderbolts. Ahead now, Cunningham on the left wing. Little crossover dribble to the baseline, goes underneath the basket, fires it into the corner. Long for 3, swish! Taylor Long from downtown has 8. She has 5 of the points for the Thunderbolts here in this second half, 35-22. Thunderbolts by 13. That matches their biggest lead of the game. Here's a feed outside to Ebenezer. Now to Reichel. Reichel moves in. Gives it to Ebenezer. Down the lane. Comes outside. Now quickly right side to Brandon. Down low to Ebenezer. Goes up. Shot is good and a foul. I think it's Cunningham from behind that came over to help. And indeed it is. Foul number 2 on Katie Cunningham. Kind of a silly call there for Cunningham to pick up. Uppanese at the line, only 54% from the line, but she gets the shooter's roll on this one. So the three-point play gets them back within 10. It's 35-25. Thunderwolves on top. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Hine right side to Long. Long now to Anderson. Dribbles around a screen. In from the right, cut off on the baseline. Gets it to Long. Long skips it cross-court in the corner. Cunningham fakes, drives the baseline. Bump there. Cut off. Now backs her way into the paint. Now backs out. Goes behind the back with the dribble. Goes down low to Rohr. 5 on the shot clock. Rohr goes up with the left hand and doesn't get the roll. Rebound to Epinesa. It's the outlet pass to Reichel. Reichel across the line. Fires it ahead into the corner to Van Tassel. Down low. Now they feed it outside to Reichel. She's going to jack up a three. It's good. They're never out of it, are the Mavericks, with that three-point capability. They've come back with 6 in a row here, and they've cut it to 7. 35-28, 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Thunderwolves need a hoop here to restore some order. Left side to Long. Down low to Rohr. Backs her way into the paint. Goes up with the right-hand hook. Missed it. Rebound Epinesa. Outlet pass to Reichel. Reichel now will bring it across the timeline. All kinds of energies from Aaron Reichel. Senior out of Pleasant View, Utah. Yo-yoing it on the outside. Skips it down low. And losing it out of bounds. Had the player Brandon set up beautifully on the block, and she just fumbled it away out of bounds. Had Hine on her back, and Lauren with 3 fouls. She was in no man's land there. Thunderwolves dodge a bullet there. Cunningham hands it off to Long on the left wing. Taylor, nice crossover move, hands it off, and a bad pass, but it comes across the lane to Anderson, now outside to Cunningham. Cunningham looking for Rohr on the block. Gets it to her, turns, wheeled and stolen by Reichel. 2-on-2 break with Durant. Now holds up. Reichel goes left side, driving in with it. Brandon, nice dish underneath Epinesa. Fakes, goes up and banks it in. Epinesa has 5. 35-30. 8 in a row now by the Mavericks, with 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Cunningham gives it off to Long. Long dribbles around a screen. Gives it to Tule-Su. Tule-Su drives in, steps back. Now into the paint. Stops, goes outside to Rohr. Lobs into the corner. Cunningham's wide open. Three-pointer on the way. Swish! Katie Cunningham from downtown. Big time 3 there for the Pack to get the lead back to 8. 38-30. 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Reichel up top. Now return feed to Reichel. Steps into another 3. Wide open. She rattles it in. You cannot leave these Maverick guards open on the edge. 38-33. Thunderwolves lead is 5. Cunningham, right side corner. Tule-Su, hounded there. She's going to fire a 3. It's well short. And the rebound to Van Tassel. Fires it ahead to Durant. Durant holds things up, though, wants to get it to the floor. General Reichel. Reichel looking to her head coach, Taylor Wagner, for the play call. Setting things up here. They're running the shot clock down to 15. Now they'll go to work. Reichel gives it up top to Brandon. Left side to Reichel. Reichel drives the baseline, goes up, running right-hander, good. Reichel has 13. It's 38-35. Here come the Mavericks. They've sliced this 13-point lead down to 3. Cunningham gives it off to Hine. Left side to Anderson. Anderson to Cunningham. Backs her way into the paint. Wheels, goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Katie Cunningham with 5. 40-35. Thunderwolves by 5. 4.5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Get a timeout on our next whistle. Reichel on the wing. Lobs it down into the corner to Duran. Fakes, drives into the paint, goes outside. Three-pointer away by Brandon. No good. Rebound to Cunningham. Katie now will bring it across the timeline. On the fly, has Hines streaking in. Katie now drives in from the left. Cut off, backs her way in. Now will back out of there with it. Fires it outside to Long. Long thought about the 3, goes to Cunningham. She drives the baseline. She's in. Reverse shot up, left it short. Hine with the rebound. No, but a foul. Foul on the Thunderwolves on Hine. That'll be her 4th. Timeout on the court. 4:05 to go here in the third quarter. Thunderwolves lead is 5, 40-35. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 40-35. Thunderwolves lead has been cut to 5. All in all, I'd have to say it's been a pretty well officiated ball game until that call right there. That was borderline manure. And it's foul number 4 on Hyde. Reichel brings it across the timeline. Onto the left side to Brandon. Gives it off to Duran. Way up top. They're looking backdoor. Can't find anybody open. Hand the ball off to Reichel. Here's that three-point. Quick fire. Missed it. Rebound batted to the corner. Duran has a 15-footer short. And rebound to Csu on the baseline. And Anderson will bring it across the timeline. Been quiet offensively here in this second half. Cunningham on the left wing. Gets it down to Rohr. Rohr double teamed into the corner. Cunningham fakes, drives the baseline, hands it off to Rohr. Rohr fakes, drives, moves, goes in. Left hand hook, no. Was bumped hard, no call. Back the other way come the Mavericks onto the right side. Here's Van Tassel. Gives it off to Durant. Step back three-pointer. Swish. Jalen Duran, that's her 4th three-pointer of the game. 40-38. Lead is 2. Mavericks have never led in this game. Here's Anderson, top of the key, starts a drive to the free throw line, works around the screen, lobs it onto the right side to Long. Long down low to Rohr. Quick triple team, gets rid of it. Csu, but a foul was called before she got rid of the ball. Foul was on Catlett as soon as Rohr had it, converged upon. Inbounds pass into the corner to Long. Now to Adams at the free throw line. Gives it off to Long. Thought about the three-pointer. Can't get it off. Drives to the free throw line. Drives to the baseline. Cut off there. Lobs it way outside to Cunningham. Chases it down at the timeline. Cunningham onto the right side to Anderson. Anderson holds it. Starts a drive to the baseline. Backs her way in. Comes outside to Adams. Now to Rohr. Rohr to Cunningham. Goes outside, Long's open. Three-pointer and away, rushed it, missed it. And the rebound stripped away, but taken back by Reichel across the timeline. Here's a breakout for the Mavericks. Feed to the baseline, layup, good! By Van Tassel. Her first bucket of the game, and it ties the game up for the first time tonight at 40 apiece. And Cunningham brings it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Now off to the right side, Anderson with it. And a foul pushing from behind on Tori Catlett. Foul number 2 on Catlett. Taylor Wagner completely out of his mind down to our right. Csu Anderson to trigger it in. And the ball batted away by Durant. Almost got the steal on the inbounds pass. So it'll belong to the Thunderwolves. 1:59 to go here. Third quarter, we're all tied up at 40 apiece. Csu fires it into Rohr, now to Long. Long gives it off to Cunningham on the right side. Into the corner to Long. Long works out of a trap. Dribbles to the free throw line. Down the lane she goes, running left-hander up and in. Nice shot, Taylor Long. She has 10, 7 of them here in the quarter. It's 42-40. Thunderwolves' lead is 2. They've never trailed. Here's Reichel.
Go 3.
Goes the dribble. Goes to the high post to Brandon. Backdoor feed. Knocked away and stolen by Csu. As she deflected it, it went into the hands of Adams, and she hands it back to Csu, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Minute 20 to go here in the third quarter. Csu starts to drive. Blocking foul called on Jalen Duran. Knopfel in, and Csu will come out. Csu never happy to come out of the game under any circumstances. Inbounds pass. Gotta love that in a competitor. Here's Cunningham onto the left wing. Into the corner to Knopfel. Knopfel outside to Rohr. Nice backdoor feed to Adams. Fakes, goes up. Missed the layup. Gets her own rebound. Strip foul. Kai Adams was in and just hesitated. You got to go right up with it. The hesitation brought all the defense to her. Missed the layup. Actually shot an air ball on a layup, if that's possible. But got the rebound, and now we'll get to the line to shoot a pair. throw up, and it's good. 3 of 4 on this season. Small sample size from the free throw line. She'll have one more. Second toss, and it rims in and out and in again. 44-40. Here's a drive to the baseline by Reichel. Into the corner, wide open three-pointer on the way, air ball. And the rebound comes out the backside right to the Mavericks. Three-pointer by Reichel from the top, it's good. She has 16. 44-43. Here's Cunningham onto the left side to Long. Down low to Rohr on the block. She's double teamed. Goes up with the left-hand hook. Left it short. Rebound foul on the Mavericks. That's going to be a pushing foul on Brandon as she shoved Kaya Adams out of the way. Foul number 3 on Brandon, and that'll send Adams back to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Free throw good. She'll have one more. Second toss short, batted around. Cunningham can't come up with it, and it's taken away by Catlett. Now hands it off to Reichel. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Reichel, some nifty dribbling, being hounded by Cunningham. Kills the dribble, in a bit of trouble. Goes backdoor. Here's a drive by Brandon. Lost it, comes outside Durant for 3 in the lead. And the Mavericks have their first lead of the night. Jalen Durant from downtown. 46-45. Three-pointer on the other end by Long is good at the buzzer for the Thunderwolves. Wow, what an end to the third quarter of play. Thunderwolves lead it 48-46 as we head to the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. What a finish to that third quarter as Jalen Durant hits the three-pointer to give the Mavericks their first lead of the game, but the Thunderbolts come right back down. They find Long open on the right wing, and she hits the three-pointer at the buzzer to give the Thunderbolts the 2-point lead heading to the fourth quarter, and the Thunderbolts get the ball first to start this fourth quarter. Here's Long on the right wing, now up top to Adams. Left side to Knaufel. Knaufel down low to Rohr. Backs her way in, goes up with the left-hand hook. She missed it badly. Rebound chased down in the quarter, foul on Cunningham, I believe. Let's see. Maybe not. Foul is on the Mavericks. Foul is on Sydney Brandon as she was locked up with Cunningham. It'll be Thunderwolves ball on the baseline. Now the officials talk it over here. Knaufel, inbounds pass to Long. Long holds it there, now dribbles it to the top of the key. Goes left side to Cunningham. Cunningham holding it. Kills the dribble, goes to Knaufel in the corner, fakes, drives in, now steps back, lobs it to Rohr on the block, backs her way in, has the ball poked away, comes right outside though to Adams, 12 on the shot clock. Now to Rohr at the free throw line. Wheels, has the ball stripped away, goes right to Knaufel, now to Long. Long down the lane, running left-hander up and in! Long with 15. Kind of a circus shot. I don't even know if she meant to do it. She did. Scooped it up and it went in. 50-46. Thunderwolves lead is 4. Here's a drive down the lane by Turner. She stops. Missed it badly. Way off the mark. Adams with the rebound. Gets the outlet pass to Cunningham. Cunningham now across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Onto the left side to Knaufel. Knaufel dribbles around a screen. Drives right side to Long. Long holds it there, goes to Rohr at the free throw line. Turns, faces, goes down low to Adams, posts up, goes up. She is whacked and fouled, and Kaya will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. So Adams tonight, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, the sophomore out of Falcon, Colorado. Free throw is up and good. 51-46. One more for Kaya. Getting extended minutes here with Lauren Hine with the 4 fouls. Second toss, good. Adams has 5. 52-46. Thunderwolves by 6. 7 in a row after dropping behind for the first time tonight. Here's Brandon at the top of the key, goes right side. Here's a drive to the baseline by Reichel. Running right-hander up off the back iron, no good. Rebound bounced in the air and taken away by Cunningham. Now Katie will bring it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. Now to Adams. Left side to Knopfel. Knopfel works around a screen. Now goes left side to Adams. Down low to Rohr. Backs her way. Nice quick move that time. Missed the layup. Cunningham gets the rebound, though, for the Thunderwolves. Now they'll reset. Katie goes cross court. Knopfel's open. Three-pointer on the way. Off the iron, no good. Cunningham another rebound, and she dribbles it out of there. Backs her way into the paint. Goes outside. Knoppel fakes the three. Drives in. Ball strip comes right back to her. Bad pass. Thrown away. Taken away by the Mavericks. Here coming back the other way is Brandon. Goes underneath to Epineza. Layup good. Epineza was 7. 52-48. Might look back on that little sequence. It was very damaging for the Thunderwolves. Had a chance to get the lead to 8. And kind of sloppy. Here's a feed underneath. Adams is open. Fakes, goes up in traffic. No foul call. She was whacked. The other way come the Mavericks. Here's Brandon. Feeds it up top to Reichel. Reichel holds it there. Now she'll back out of there with it. 52-48. Thunderwolves by 4. 7:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's the ball on the right side to Brandon. Holds it up top to Turner. Onto the left side to Duran. Drives into the paint. Cut off there. Goes up and under. Stoop shot up and in. Duran, her first 2-point bucket of the night, makes it 52-50. Thunderwolves lead is 2 with 6:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game here tonight. Down low to Rohr. Backs her way in. Wheels goes up with the right hand and this time hits. Molly has 10. 54-50. Thunderwolves by 4. Reichel the other way for the Mavericks. Brings it across the timeline. Goes over onto the left side. Quick fire jumper by Turner's an air ball. The rebound to Long underneath. Fires it ahead. Cunningham down the lane. Nice dish to Knopfel in for the right layup. Good. What a fast break. Great pass by Cunningham. Knopfel, her first bucket of the night, and the Thunderwolves back up by 6. Timeout on the court. 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Thunderwolves by 6. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 56-50. Thunderwolves by 6. They've survived every rush so far in this game by Mesa. Showing great character to this point. And they hold on, though. 6 minutes is an eternity. Here's the ball on the right side. Ball out top. Van Tassel for 3. Short. Rebound to Hine, who's back in there with those 4 fouls. Feet ahead. Tule Sioux back in the game. On the left wing. Starts to drive to the baseline. Cut off there. Gets rid of it to Cunningham. Trying to find Rohr. She's got it on the block. Has Epinesa on her back pocket. Missed it. No call. And the rebound to Reichel. And Reichel will bring it across the timeline. Got to know your geography, Curtis. Know your geography. Ball on the right side, up top. Onto the left side to Van Tassel. Now to Reichel. Drives in, and she was hit. No call. And a late whistle, of course. But it was the right call. She was fouled. It's just that it was late. I'll come talk to you about it and tell you how I missed it. That's exactly what I'll do. Or how I ignored it. Free throw good by Reichel. Reichel has 17. 56-51. And Reichel hits a pair. 56-52. Thunderwolves lead is 4. 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Rohr holds the ball high, backs her way in, goes up with the right hand, missed it. And the rebound to Brandon. And she, big hit of steam up to the right side to Brandon. Brandon cut off, though, by Hine. Hine playing with those 4 fouls, has to be careful. Gives it off to Reichel. Reichel on the left side to Van Tassel. Down low, Ebenezer wide open. Shot blocked by Rohr. Oh, and the whistle and a foul on Rohr. Official doesn't realize she's the defensive player of the year. Unbelievable. 4:58 to go. Timeout on the court. Thunderwolves by 4 on Fox Sports Pueblo. .56-52. Foul on Rohr is her second. Ebenezer to the line. Free throw on the way, no good. The ball never lies. The ball will not lie to you. Second toss. Got that one to bank in somehow. 1 out of 2. She has 8. It's 56-53. Lead is 3 with 4:50 to go. It's money time right now for the Thunderwolves. Here's Cunningham. Down the lane, cut off, hands it off to Knoppel. Goes down low, dishes loose, Hine has it in the lane, tied up. Jump ball belongs to Mesa on the alternating possession. And Duran back in the game. Got a brief little rest there for the stretch drive for the Mavericks. Duran tonight, 17 points. She's hit 5 triples in the game. If the Mavericks win, you just feel like she's going to have a hand in it somehow. Here's Ebenezer outside to Brandon. To Reichel. Reichel moves in the lane, opens wide open, running right-hander, no good. Missed the rebound by Ebenezer. Then she whacks. Oh, my goodness. Spiked Hine down on the baseline. And that's a good hard foul. Third team foul on the Mavericks. Yeah, Ebenezer got her money's worth. Inbounds pass Cunningham. Brings it across the timeline for the Thunderwolves. 56-53, 4:14 to go. Nice move by Long. Input shot blocked by Ebenezer. She's to get that little guard stuff out of here. And Long with a big grin on her face knows she took it into the land of the Giants, and Ebenezer sent it packing. 17 on the shot clock. Hine out. Adams in now for the Pack. Inbounds pass to Rohr. Now to Anderson. Left side to Long. To Rohr. Rohr backed out a little ways. Now she'll back in. Wheels goes up with the left hand and banks it in. Nice strong move by Rohr with the left that time. 58-53. Thunderwolves lead is 5. 3:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. What a ball game here tonight. Here's Reichel and the running left-hander, no good. Rebound, foul on the Thunderwolves on Cunningham, I believe. Yep. Foul number 3 on Katie Cunningham. Each team with 3 team fouls here. So it'll be Maverick ball underneath the hoop. Oh, they got a person wide open. It's Brandon, and she banks it in. Nobody saw Brandon, and she lays it in. 58-55. Thunderwolves lead is 3. 3:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham to Anderson on the right wing. Dribbles around a screen to the free throw line. Held up. Jump ball. Alternating possession belongs to the Thunderwolves. Great job that time by Brandon, just reaching in and grabbing it as Anderson went on by. They're making sure the possession arrow is correct. It is. So it'll be Thunderwolves ball. 16 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Long in the corner. They elect not to trap her, and she dribbles it out of there. Now up top, there's a foul underneath on Ebenezer. Just manhandling Rohr on the block. Foul number... Well, they got the foul up on the board on Brandon, but it should be on Ebenezer. It should be her third. Anderson to Triggerton, lobs it way outside to Rohr. Now to Cunningham. 3:10 to go. Thunderwolves by 3. Tule-Su on the left wing. Rohr wants the ball. Gets it to her in the corner. She dribbles out of there. Now back to Cunningham. She drives the baseline. She's cut off. In trouble. Goes outside to Rohr. Now to Csu. She's open. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! Csu with a big-time three. She has 12. That's her first bucket since a couple of free throws early on in the second quarter. 61-55. Here's a lob underneath. Ebenezer has it. And the ball stripped by Long down low. Brings it out of there. Brings it across the timeline. Csu was calling for the ball in the corner. They couldn't find her. Long way outside. Now hands the ball off to Cunningham. Cunningham drives in. Goes in with the left hand. It's good. Katie Cunningham with 7. 63-55. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. Thunderwolves with 5 in a row have opened up an 8-point lead with 2:20 to play. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. Well, Thunderwolves with a tremendous run here. 5 in a row to get the lead up to 8. I wouldn't put it past Mesa to have one more run. Remember, they can just shoot the eyes out of them in 3 when they get hot. Ball on the right side. Here's Brandon up top. Driving in. Kick it off. Brandon with it. Goes left side to Reichel. Thunderwolves making him work on this possession. 10 on the shot clock. Reichel dribbles around the screen. Pulls up. 15-footer on the way. In and out. No good. Rebound underneath the Cunningham. And she'll take it over herself. And she'll just bring it across the timeline. Thunderwolves will run the shot clock down as far as they can here, you got to think. Left side to Anderson, unless they can get Rohr quickly. Up top to Long. Long to Anderson on the left side. 15 on the shot clock. Now to Long. Right side to Cunningham. Cunningham holds it, has the ball batted away. It's loose. It's loose on the deck, and it's taken away by Reichel, and a foul in the backcourt on the Thunderwolves on Cunningham. That might be a damaging call later on here. It's late as it is, 1:33, but in a worst-case scenario, if somehow Mesa did get back and get this thing tied or send into overtime, Cunningham with 4 fouls could be a big problem. Minute 28 to go here. Mavericks with the ball. Reichel way outside. Goes down to Durant. Hounded by Anderson. Down low. Here's a left-hand hook. Up and in. Nice shot there by Catlett. Catlett has 5. 63-57. Thunderwolves lead is 6. A minute 10 to go. Cunningham starts a drive to the free throw line. Cut off. Hands it off to Csu. Csu outside to Long. 17 on the shot clock. Long moves in. Cut off there. Goes right side to Cunningham. Cunningham, double team, drives the baseline. Wheels, goes into the corner. Csu, three-pointer. Got it! Csu Anderson from downtown with a dagger. 66-57. Thunderwolves by 9. Quickly back the other way. Catlett turns, goes outside. Durant launches the three-pointer. It's good. Timeout taken by the Mavericks. Jalen Durant, a thorn in the side of her hometown, has 6 3-pointers, 20 points in the game. It's 66-60. We got a bonus 30-second timeout here. Thunderwolves basketball brought to you by Southern Colorado Fleet and Service on Fox Sports Pueblo. 66-60. Thunderwolves by 6. 45 seconds to go. Full court pressure here. Inbounds pass to Long. She wheels, kills the dribble, bit of trouble, gets rid of it though to Csu. Csu now will bring it across the time. She's whacked at and fouled by Jalen Durant. Mavericks have no other choice here but to play the foul game now with the clock at 38.3 to go. Csu Anderson with 15 in the game. Was kind of quiet offensively for the majority of that second quarter, all of the third quarter, but when they needed it here late, 2 big-time three-pointers. Got a clock issue evidently here. That's one way to freeze the free throw shooter. And now they've got 3:92 on the clock. That doesn't work. Still having trouble getting the score entered. Taylor Wagner has them schooled well here just to screw around with the clock long enough to ice the free throw shooter. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Not at all. Not at all. I'm just... Now we got it right. 39.2. Csu at the line to shoot a pair. Free throw up, and it was effective. She misses the free throw. That's how you get an 87% free throw shooter to have some trouble. She'll have one more. She'll have one more. Got to have this one or it leaves the door open. Toss. Got that one. So 1 out of 2 for Csu. 16 in the game. 7-point lead. 67-60. Here's Reichel. Back the other way. Works around a screen. Down the lane. She goes, nice dish to Ebenezer, but she lost it. Out of bounds. I think it was stripped by Knaufel. Hine and Cunningham back in. Adams and Knaufel come out. 30 seconds to go. 30.7 to be exact. Inbounds pass to Ebenezer. Now to Reichel. Quick fire three. Off the back iron. Long rebound. Ebenezer has it. Outside. Ball knocked away. Stolen by the Thunderwolves. I think Csu got her hand on it there. She ended up with the ball. I'm not sure who got the bat. So now shot clock is off. And Mesa, they've just conceded. They're not going to foul anymore. They're going to say, Thunderwolves, you win it. You can have it. 8 seconds ago. Clock running out. And that will do it. Thunderwolves win it 67-60. Stay with us. Our Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show comes your way next. We'll have an interview with Curtis Lloyd as well as Taylor Long. That all comes your way next. Thunderwolves basketball on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunderwolves win it 67-60. They outscore the Mavericks 19-14 in that fourth quarter. After seeing their lead cut to 2, they actually fell behind by 1 late in that third quarter. Got the bucket by Long to end the third quarter. And then a strong showing in the fourth quarter. Csu Anderson with a couple of three-pointers that were huge for the Thunderwolves, enabling to win. Taylor Long, spectacular all night long. 15 points in the ball game. 6 of 8 from the field, 3 of 4 from downtown. She'll be our star of the game here when we come back after this timeout. This is the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. Thunderwolves win it 67-60 on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena, the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House postgame show. Thunderwolves win it 67-60. Quick recap of the game. Thunderwolves had an excellent start to this game, led it 16-3 right off the jump of this game. Mavericks got it within 10 at the end of one, 18-8. Continued to claw back. They got it within 4 as the quarter moved along in the second quarter, 25-21 before Lauren Hine, a three-point play late, made it 28-21 going into the locker room. Thunderwolves got the first 4 points of the second half to get the lead back to double figures, but the Mavericks would come right back with 10 in a row, got it to 32 or within 5 at 35-30, got it within 5 again at 38-33, would eventually tie the game up for the first time at 40 apiece. Thunderwolves got 4 free throws in a row to go at 44-40. Thunderwolves led at 45-43 when Jalen Duran hit a three-pointer to give the Mavericks their first lead of the night at 46-45, but the Thunderwolves would answer 5 seconds later as Taylor Long hit a three-pointer as time expired to make it 48-46. They outscore them 19-14 in the fourth quarter to win it 67-60. Curtis Lloyd is next along with Taylor Long right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back to Brownson Arena. Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House. Star of the game is Taylor Long, the senior out of Moreno Valley, California. 15 points, 2 rebounds in the ball game, 1 critical steal. Taylor, that was a whale of a ball game. You had to be proud of that effort.
Yeah, I'm super proud. We know we wanted to come in and get the win tonight. It was a big game for us just because of what happened last year. So we're happy we kept it close for a little bit, nail biter, but we're happy we came out with the dub. So
let's talk about the start of the game. Kind of an inauspicious start for you. Pick up the technical foul. I kind of saw it. I think you got a little shove there, right? Is that what happened? Is that what they interpreted? It was kind of minuscule, but...
I mean, we were just coming in here and competing, and we're all working hard, so that's what had to happen to get the win.
But you got to know your geography, as I always say. But after that, flawless in this game. I thought no shot bigger in the game maybe than the three-pointer you hit at the end of the third quarter. Talk about that one.
Yeah, that was a big one. Katie believed in me and she passed it up, and she backed off, so I saw the clock winding down, so I just pulled it, and it went in. So
a lot of times when a team coming back to get that first lead of the night, you thought, oh, no, here it goes, but you took it right back away from them, and then you got the quick start to the fourth quarter, what I thought was huge, too.
Yeah, our goal coming in was 2 for 2. We wanted to trade 2 for 2, not 3 for 2. Sometimes that got away from us, but when it counted, we locked up, and we did what we had to do.
Well, I'll have to send you a copy of me in the pregame show saying who the key to the ball game was. I thought tonight's the night where Taylor Long's going to break out of it, and you come out with a big game. 12 of them here in the second half. When the team really needed every run they made at you guys answered.
Yeah, it feels good. It just feels good to do it for my teammates and for them to believe in me. And just coming in, actually, Chelsea was like, Taylor, you're going to have a big one tonight. And I was like, okay, I hope so. And then when I got the third foul and sat the whole second quarter, I was like, man, so I knew I had to come in and do what I had to do the second half. So
plus it helps you forget what happened back here in February, right?
Yeah.
In a big way. Wash that one away.
Hard and fast.
Say hello to everybody back in Moreno Valley.
Hi.
There she is, Taylor Long, the Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House star of the game. We'll come back after this timeout. We'll talk to Curtis Long right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo. And welcome back, Thunder Zone Pizza and Tap House post-game show here at Brownson Arena, campus of Colorado Mesa University. And joining me now, the head coach, Curtis Lloyd. And Curtis, that was a fantastic victory for your ball club here tonight.
Well, that was a great game.
It was.
That was fun. I told my kids that was fun. You know, when you play for each other, and that's what we talked about. Look at the person to your left. Look at the person to your right. Play for them tonight. You know, and man, they left it out there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And you got a hot start, which always helps when you're out on the road in a hostile environment.
Yes, sir.
But then you had to survive all those runs. They kept coming at you. You get them down 10, they come back. But you survived every run. They got the lead only one time, and it lasted about 2 seconds.
Well, and that's the beauty right now, you know, of the timing that I have. We have a veteran team. You know, they come out and they're playing at an 8 speed, and we're come out and we're still at a 6 speed. We're nice and steady. We know where the ball is going. We know that everybody's going to take some shots, and you know, we have confidence in our offense now. We're just trying to stay on the same page defensively.
Well, you get great performances in that fourth quarter, I thought, by your star players. You need Molly to hit a couple shots down low, but Tule Su with a couple of dagger three-pointers when you really needed them.
Man, well, we really needed them, and then we got the stops, like you said, over here. And then I got, you know, Katie Cunningham, you know, rebounding every miss for a second. But, you know, games like that are hard fought, and they may be a little bit ugly, but they're fun.
And then Lauren Hine, I thought early on in the ball game, she was critical. Got into some foul trouble later on in the game, but the start she had and that three-point play at the end of the first half kind of settled things down as well.
It did, and for her, I wanted to make sure that she got to the foul line. We knew at her position there would be a little bit of a mismatch, and we tried to take advantage of it. But Lauren really helped us because she rebounded the basketball. You know, those 8 rebounds were key, you know, because Katie was rebounding, Molly was rebounding, and to get 8 from Lauren was really good.
All right, buddy, good job, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. There he is, Curtis Lloyd, the head coach of the Thunderwolves. Back with Ralph Turner right after this on Fox Sports Pueblo.